learning friends, it's Dr. Deanna, and today I have some 3-sound word fun for you. And parents and caregivers, families of learning littles, I invite you to stay till the end or come back at the end because I have a special tip just for you to help your child on their journey in reading. All right, my learning littles, let's take a look because today I'm going to share with you our vowels. Vowels are very, very special letters. There are superhero letters. And the reason why there are superhero letters is because they have a superpower that no other letter has. You see, all letters have a sound that they say, but our vowels have their sound that they say, but they can also say their own name. This is something very special that only our vowels can do. And my song goes like this. A, E, I, O, U. I can say the vowels for you. A, E, I, O, U. You can say them too. Woo! That's a really super fun way to remember our vowels. So our vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Those are the letters that can say their own name. That is their long sound. They also have a short sound, like the A can say A, and the E can say eh, and the I can say I, and the O can say ah, like the opera singer, and the U says ah, ah, ah. Those are their short sounds, but they also can say their own name, and that would be their long sound. Okay, so now that I've shared with you our vowels, I'm going to flip my board over to my 3 little boxes because we are going to listen to some 3-sound words. But there's a very special little trick because at the end of my 3-sound word, there is going to be a very quiet little letter. And this letter is silent. It is the magic E. And the magic E does not say a word, not a sound. The magic E is very, very quiet, but the magic E does have something that it can do. It sprinkles its magic powder, little fairy dust, onto the vowel that will go right in this box. And when the magic E is there and does that, that is when the superhero powers of the vowels are unlocked. And that's when they can say their own name. All right. Now, don't worry if it doesn't make sense just yet. Just hang in there because we're going to do some practice words together. All right. My first word is gate. Let's say it together. Gate. Listen, listen to my word. Tell me all the sounds you heard. All right, the word is gate. G is 1 sound, A is 2, T is the 3rd sound, it's true. Listen, listen to my word. Tell me all the sounds you heard. All right, what did we hear at the beginning of gate? Did you hear the g? I heard the g. And I know that G is what the G says. So in that first box, I am going to put my G. And it's a circle and a little scoop. The G is a monkey letter and usually hangs down below the line. Okay, now we're going to stretch out our word. Here we go. Let's stretch it out. Gate. Gate. What did you hear in the middle? Did you hear the A? Is it saying its own name? That's because there's a magic E at the end. So let's go ahead and put our A in the middle box right there. All right, let's listen to our last sound. Gate. Did you hear the t, t, t? The T says t, t, t. And that is the last sound I hear. G-8, gate. Now, I only hear 3 sounds, but there are 4 letters. That is because the E is super quiet at the end. That is the magic E. And the magic E is sprinkling us magic fairy dust onto the vowel so that it can unlock its superpowers to say its own name. All right, let's try another one. I would like to make this word not gate, but I would like to make it late. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I take off the G and now I put a O? All I have to do is change one sound and I make a whole new word. Just one letter. All right, get out your reading finger. Just like this. O-A-T, late. And remember, the magic E at the end is part of how we write the word late. But it is not saying a sound. It is sprinkling its magic fairy dust onto that superhero A to unlock its superpower to say its own name. That is why it says late. And very quiet at the end. All right, now we're going to do one more word. We're going to take off that first letter. We're going to erase it. And now I want to make this word Kate. That is a name. And remember, because it's a name, we have to start it with an uppercase. All right, what do I hear at the beginning of Kate? Do you hear the k? Now, I know there are 2 letters that say k, but this time it's going to be a K. And it's going to be an uppercase K because it's at the beginning of a word that is a name. So I'm going to get out my marker and I'm going to make my uppercase K. Very good. All right. Let's get out that reading finger. K-8. But that magic E is very quiet because its job is to just be there and be quiet and sprinkle its magic fairy dust. All right. And if I blend it, it's Kate. I've had so much fun today sharing with you 3 sound words and the magic E that helps my vowel superheroes unlock their superpowers. I'll see you next time when I teach to your superpower learning skills, one child at a time. Hi, parents and families and caregivers of littles. Here's my little learning tip to help you on your journey with your learning littles. So in this lesson, I used a whiteboard, and if you notice, I have these little boxes on there, and those are called Elkonin boxes. But you don't have to buy this fancy board. You can actually just draw them. I used to actually have my students back in the day when I taught kindergarten, and we would just draw boxes on our whiteboards, and that was perfectly fine. So these boxes are actually called Elkonin boxes. And up until the time that we're covering just those 3 sound words, they work really, really well. And then we start to get into more complex words like today, where we have a magic E, and that starts to be a bit problematic, and sometimes people don't know what to do about that and how to share that with their kids or students. So what I encourage you to do is to actually keep to those 3 boxes and show them that that E is actually part of the spelling of that word, but that at the same time, it has a special little job that takes it outside of saying a sound. So that's why I bring it outside of the boxes, just to signify for the child that has a little bit of a different job than the other letters whose job is to say their sound. All right. Well, I look forward to working with you to teaching to your child superpowers, one child at a time.